Every person walks through life carrying a mindset, an invisible filter that influences how they interpret challenges, react to setbacks, and ultimately determine the direction of their life. We often talk about talent, education, and skill as the keys to success, but mindset quietly shapes everything beneath the surface. It drives motivation, confidence, resilience, and even the willingness to try in the first place. In many ways, mindset might be the most powerful tool we have, and most people don't even realize they're using it. Psychologists generally categorize mindset into two broad types: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. These aren't permanent labels. They're mental habits, ways of thinking that shift depending on our experiences, our environment, and even our emotions in the moment. Everyone has a bit of both. But the mindset we choose most often becomes the one that guides our life. The fixed mindset. The belief that who I am is set in stone. A fixed mindset is rooted in the belief that core qualities, intelligence, creativity, talent, are fixed traits. You either have them or you don't. People with a fixed mindset may not say it out loud, but deep down they believe, I'm either good at this or I'm not. If I fail, it means I'm not capable. If I'm not naturally talented, there's no point in trying. Because of this belief, people with a fixed mindset often stay in their comfort zone. They choose tasks they know they can perform well, and avoid those that might expose their weaknesses. They protect their ego by avoiding risk. Success becomes a form of validation. Failure becomes a threat to their identity. And when failure happens, it feels personal. It doesn't feel like a moment. It feels like a verdict. The growth mindset, the belief that who I am is always evolving. A growth mindset works from a completely different foundation. The idea that abilities can be developed, skills can be learned, intelligence can grow, talent can be built. People with a growth mindset believe, I may not know this yet, but I can learn. Effort strengthens me. Mistakes give me direction. This mindset turns life into a journey rather than a test. Challenges become opportunities. Effort becomes meaningful. Setbacks become feedback. And growth becomes the reward. Why mindset matters more than we think. Dr. Carol Dweck of Stanford University, the leading researcher behind these concepts, found that mindset influences everything: academic achievement, leadership potential, relationships, creativity, resilience, and long-term happiness. Praise the process, you build resilience. Teach the strategy, you build confidence. Celebrate effort, you build grit. And as adults, embracing challenges allows us to grow in ways we never imagined. A longer tale of two kids, Jay and Anne. Let's take a deeper look at how these mindsets play out in real life. In school, Jay believes abilities are fixed. When math gets hard, he shuts down. He doesn't ask for help because he doesn't want to look dumb. He quietly tells himself he's just not a math person. Anne sees challenges differently. She asks questions, rewatches lessons, tries different strategies. She doesn't assume math is impossible. She assumes she just hasn't mastered it yet. In sports, Jay avoids new sports. He doesn't want to look unskilled, so he sticks to what he already knows. Anne joins activities even when she's a beginner. She laughs at her mistakes, keeps practicing, and improves quickly because she isn't held back by embarrassment. When receiving feedback, Jay takes feedback personally. He hears criticism and shuts down emotionally. Anne sees feedback as a tool. She listens, adjusts, and gets better because she understands the feedback is about the work, not her worth. In daily life, Jay avoids effort whenever possible. He chooses the easiest path, the least resistance. Anne chooses progress, even in small ways. She takes the stairs, practices daily habits, and embraces the idea that consistency builds strength. When others succeed, Jay feels threatened. Someone else's success makes him feel like he's falling behind. Anne feels inspired. She sees others' success as proof that improvement is possible for everyone. The real world rewards growth. Modern workplaces actively seek people with a growth mindset because they problem solve instead of panic, stay curious, adapt during change, handle feedback, learn new skills quickly. Some interviewers even test mindset directly. Ask someone, are leaders born or made? And you'll often reveal their core belief about growth. What science tells us? Neuroscience strongly supports the growth mindset. The brain actually builds new connections when we learn, a process called neuroplasticity. With practice, our brain physically changes and becomes more capable. Studies on adopted twins show something surprising. Many adopted children outperform their biological siblings academically because they grow up in environments that encourage learning. That means mindset, effort, and environment can matter more than genetic talent alone. Can someone shift their mindset permanently? Yes, but it's not a switch. It's a practice. No one lives fully in one mindset. Even the most growth-minded person feels fear, avoidance, or self-doubt at times. The difference is what happens next. People who shift their lives learn to notice fixed mindset thoughts, pause, reframe, try again. Over time, the brain adapts, and slowly, the growth mindset becomes the default instead of the exception. The big takeaway. The difference between the two mindsets is more than psychology. It's philosophy. One mindset protects the ego. The other expands your potential. One sees failure as a wall. The other sees it as a lesson. One says, "This is who I am." The other says, "This is who I'm becoming." The poet Samuel Beckett said it best, "Ever tried, ever failed? No matter, try again, fail better." So what do you think? Is mindset oversimplified, or do you believe it truly shapes a person's life? And if you had to choose, do you lean more toward a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your perspective.